Tony's Mod Time, it's Mod Time with Tony. Me, I'm Tony, and these are the mods. Mod Time!
Welcome to a special Mod Time with Tony for the September 23rd. We got early access to pumps and hoses. There's a lot to get to. Let's jump over to the game right now. Now, I'm not going to be able to, in this video, completely explain to you how to use this DLC. I just got it. It's new. It's complex. What we're going to do today is go through a short preview of all the equipment in there. Maybe fiddle around with some of it. What's really going to happen is that we go through just to see what it shows. A lot of equipment. We got a compressor. It helps to clean our umbilical hoses. I don't know why we got to clean them, but we do. There's your compressor. Guess once you're done using them, you got to clean them out. We got hose reels. We got a big hose reel. This has another hose reel. This has a tank on it to hold some liquid manure, as you can see there. Everything on these, I gotta say, looks amazing. With the hose connections up there, all the parts. This thing looks amazing. We have a pump. We got a bigger pump. This has water storage. This positively impacts your pump condition. Here's your big tank. Again, this is a pump, but it's a big tank. So any of these can be used to pump slurry. This one you can drive out to the field as a reservoir. Now this says water storage will positively impact the pump condition. It does have a feature for water in there. As we'll see, there is a water pump. Another pump for manure and digestate. So this has, a tank as well. It has the water. Everything's included. Then we get to our distributors. Now there's different distributors for different things. As you'll see, if you look at this one, it's got this little pipe on the back. And that's what this is. This is sort of the same thing, but separate. So this is just the distributor, goes directly to the tractor, connects via hose to the umbilical pump. This is the tool carrier with the umbilical system. So to attach the hoses, you need this part right here. Like I said, this one has it, and you'll see this one does not. So you have to combine this and this to make them work, and I'll show you that. I got that hooked up. We got another one here. As you can see, this one is 12 meters. That's 12 meters. It's the same. You got a 9 meter. Again, you got to make sure you have the connections right. This one says it's got a cultivator, prepares the field for the next sowing, attached to it. So you can see there. Here's your cultivator. And you see, no cultivator there. So that one's going to cultivate, then add your slurry. That is kind of a neat combo there. There's your water pump to add your water. And then you have a ton of different things. You got separators. So you take a solid fraction of your manure that can be sold, use as bedding or fertilizer, and then you're going to separate your slurry. Here's your hose reels. Fun things about these, you got 100, 200, 3, 4, and 5. Now that will make a difference. You're just not always going to want to buy the 500. And then we have the wrench. Now we already own the wrench. But you want to buy this. It's like a tool, just like a chainsaw. But you're going to need that to connect your hoses. Also comes with a lot of buildings. If we start in silos. Start there, your stall camps. These are liquid manure tanks. Varying sizes. Shapes. This is 606,000. 1.697 million. And then your big boy is 3.610. Then you got the open tanks. Same sizes. A little different variety here. This one's 952, 2.14, 3.599. So that's your big boy right there. And then again, open, 952. So you get closed and open to store your liquid manure. Or digestate if you build the biogas plant, it says as well, which we will get to. Silo extensions, none. No containers, no tools. Next we go into production. Production is just going to be what you think it is. It's basically a biogas factory. You got your stationary separator. Separates the solid from the liquid. You got this one as well. And then that one also. Here's your fermenters. Takes your products in. Gives you digestate and your methane out. Varying sizes. There's your big boy. Continuing on, we got the agenitor. Cogeneration plants generate electric power and heat from the methane out of a fermenter. So that's what's going to give you your power. Again, you got 3 different varieties. 425, 646, and 1089. Here's where you're used to feed your materials into the biogas. You've all seen these when we've delivered. Again, 60,000. Big one, 30,000 there. There's 150. I like that there's different sizes. Little different version there for 115,000 liters. You got a gas torch. These are kind of neat. It's going to burn off, excess methane. And then lastly, you got decorations and others. You got your concrete pigs, they call them, US, EU. Decorative purposes, put them around. So that's all the equipment you get. That is a lot of stuff. And I'm going to be honest with you, this is going to take some getting used to. There is a process to all this, and it is going to take some playing around with to get used to. I will also note, for those who are maybe using a controller, just using base default keybinds, there are some keybind issues. You're going to need to go through and fix a few things. For example, we pull out our hose. This says use 1 to attach the umbilical hose, and it goes away. Okay, not a problem with the thing. It's a keybind issue. If you see I use the mouse, you can pick that up. Right? We can drag this around. Drop it. So there are going to be some keybind issues. Just be aware of that. I don't want anyone going in saying, oh, it's broke, it don't work. It is not broken. It is awesome. Just check your keybinds. So you can see we got the hose down here spread out. How do we get that? So let's buy our reel of... No, we don't want construction. Let's buy ourselves some hose. Under pallets. Just going to get 100. Oh, let's show you first. There are different colors, so you can make it distinguishable from each other. Let's grab our tractor. is our starting equipment. As you can see, this hose is empty. This is one that's got the extra little tanks on it. Simple as drive up, make sure you're on the right one, start hose transfer, and it's on there. Now to unwind this, as you can see, we got 100 feet there. Your buttons are going to change. You can see what I got up on the screen there, where you go to unwinding, and it says please move. So all you do is back up. Got 85. Now going forward does not wind it. You have to change from winding to unwinding right there. And you see you do winding, automatic. That's pretty cool. Again, we want to unwind it. We do that. Pretty ingenious how this works. Now, if we had these two sections, say we want to connect these two sections, we could try to do that. We are a long way off. But you drag this. Drop it. You see they attached. A little bit off there on, you know, we got them quite a crooked angle. If you're anywhere near it, it's gonna attach them. See if we can make these a little bit. And they attach. So they're gonna attach. You can sling them around, combine them, however you want. Go through again. Here is our spreaders. And as you can see, we have the two varieties here. There's the one with the tool already in the back. This one does not have it. As you can see, you got to unfold it. Got to kind of slide through the middle there. And then you get back far enough. We got to attach. Now you're going to want to connect these to these hoses. This is how you're going to drag these out in the field. Obviously, you're going to put these out in the field, not on this pad. Let's see if we can get these to connect. And there you go. You've connected it. And you can drag it around. We detached it. Now that, yeah, so that's going to follow you around. We didn't detach it. It's not fixed down there. We unfold that. You can see it's pretty good size. So we don't have a pump connected. We're going to have to connect the pump. Obviously, we're just dragging around some hoses. So we say, okay, we want a pump. I don't know. Let's find a pump. Any of these are pumps. Again, we're going to need a lot of playthrough to figure this out. Now this does count as a pump. Again, it's got a huge tank. Don't know where we connect this one. I think it might be on the front. So you can see we're driving over that hose. And when we get close enough, there is your connection. Boom! Snaps it on. Let's just see if we can fill this with something. 45,000 liters. Slurry. Okay, we got slurry in there. Our pump is not running. Alright, why is our pump not running? Activate pump. You can see it is pumping. It took 100 liters. Again, there's room for water, all that good stuff. Don't have access to that land. Let's see if we got access to this. Let's buy field 4. Well, we're going to need some money for that. You can see it did change colors right there. That is changing to slurry. Very clearly there. It is applying slurry. Obviously, we're on top of crops. Not ideal. But you can see proof of concept there. Now, once you start getting into the building the BGAs, it's going to get a little interesting. You're going to be separating your stuff, creating it, bringing this out to the field. Again, this is just a first look, a teaser for Sunday. Just to show off the different stuff. I think this thing is really neat, really cool. It's going to take some getting used to. Like I said, there's a lot of buttons, a lot of equipment. We're going to have to get used to it. So that's what we're going to look at today. That is your first look. Try to get you excited about it. Go out and get it if you don't already have it. Again, we want to remember
Tony's Mod Time, it's Mod Time with Tony. Me, I'm Tony, and these are the mods. Mod Time!